Example 7, 8, and 9 are all very similar. So let's first figure out, can we factor out a monomial? So I look at 24, 34, and 10. Go with the smallest of the three values. I know I cannot nicely divide 10 into 24. I cannot divide it 5 in, but I can divide in 2. So let's factor out a 2. Circle the 12 and circle the negative 5. They multiply to equal 60. So I'm going to go through the list. 1 and 60, yes, but not negative 17. They don't combine to give you negative 17. 2 and 30, okay, but not negative 17. 3 and 20 do work. So I'm going to do in order to get a negative 17, I'm going to end up with a negative 20 and a positive 3. Now this problem is different than what we've worked with. Notice that the m comes from the front. So we're going to take the degree here of 2 on the m, and I'm going to divide it by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. It comes from the front. It remains in front. Likewise, the q comes from the back. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so the q remains in back. It is still necessary to do bottoms up because 12 is different than a positive 1. So I put 12 underneath the 20 and the 3, and then simplify if possible, dividing each of these by 4 and each by 3. The fractions have been simplified. Because they do not turn into an integer, I'm going to do bottoms up, 3m minus 5q, and 4m plus 1q, and don't forget to bring the 2 down. There's the final answer. Going on right now to number 8. 45, 42, and 24. 24 does not work. 12, no. 8 and 6, no. 4, no. But 3 does work. We don't want to have a negative leading coefficient. Let's factor out a negative 3. And this problem works just like example number 7. 15 times negative 8 is negative 120. Thinking of two numbers that multiplied to give you negative 120 combined to give you 14. I'm just going to go one by one. 1 and 120, no, they're not a difference of 14. 2 and 60, no, not a difference of 14. 3 and 40, no. 4 and 30, 5, and help me out. Just take 120 divided by 5, please.
24.
5 and 24, no. 6 and 20? Okay, 6 and 20 do work. So it needs to be a positive 20 and a negative 6. Take the r, the exponent on the r, and divide it by 2. Same with the s, divided by 2. Since 15 is not a 1, we need to do bottoms up. 20 over 15 reduces, dividing it by 5. And dividing here by 3. And I use the word reduce, I should have said simplify. Once you've simplified the fractions and you still have an integer, and you do not have an integer, you're going to push up the denominator. And don't forget about the negative 3 we factored out. When I say go, you're going to do the last one, example number 9, with the partner I have assigned you to, talking the entire time, ready, and begin for 3 minutes. So 1 and 84, no. 2 and 42, no. 3 and 28 do work.